Hey everyone, welcome to the first chapter of U.S.E 2075, A Future Unwritten. I hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to do. I'll just read the beginning. By 2075, the United States of Earth, the U.S.E, stood at the world's leading superpower. Its rise was sudden but steady, built on shifting borders, bold promises, and decisions that reshaped the course of history. To some, it was the future realized. To others, the past is forgotten. Two young voices take on a single question. Was the creation of the U.S.E. the right move forward? What begins as a clash of ideas spirals into something more, where arguments stir echoes of long past events and old truths blur with new narratives. From the Battle of Chateauguay to the geopolitical upheavals of the 21st century, pieces of the puzzle emerge, not as answers, but as provocations. This is not a journey through time, but through memory, through perspective, and through the power of asking what if, what was, and what might still be. The future isn't written, it's contested. Chapter 1, Lines Are Drawn. The Battle of Chateauguay, 1812. In the midst of a raging battle, Canadian soldier Corporal Simon Chevalier and local militia member Asher Grant crouched low in a trench, hearts pounding as explosions and bullets whiz past them. Dirt and debris rained down as their hidden spot grows more precarious by the minute. The two men are cut off from their forces and now face only two fates: capture or death, right here in their own backyard. "We have to move. We should run for it. If we don't, we're dead," Simon urges. Just then, a small silhouette emerges from the fog, creeping closer. The men, pinned down and unsure of what to do, shout out. "Stop! Who's there?" Simon calls. "Should we shoot?" Asher asks. Simon pulls down Asher's musket. Wait, it's a child." A brave little girl, no older than 7, runs straight towards them. "Charlotte, what are you doing here? You can't be here," Asher cries in disbelief. Charlotte, their young neighbor, is frantic but determined. "Come, you have to come now. It's not safe," she urges, grabbing Asher's hand and tugging him toward her family's farmhouse, nestled just beyond the forest line. Unsure, but with no better option, the men follow. Charlotte races ahead, darting between explosions and scattered bodies. Asher and Simon, in disbelief but thankful for the chance, chase after her. The trio makes it halfway to the farmhouse with Charlotte's family watching from the window, their hearts pounding. Her mother sobs in terror, praying her daughter will make it home safely before a stray bullet brings her down. Charlotte stumbles, but Simon scoops her up in one motion as gunfire rips through the air. They burst through the front door just as Charlotte leaps into her mother's arms. Simon and Asher take a defensive positions, crouching under the window ledges, prepared for a last stand if American forces decide to attack the home. Charlotte's mother hugs her tightly, whispering in French, "Charlotte, ma courageuse." Charlotte, out of breath, responds, "Je les ai aidés, papa, tu vois? J'ai pu les aider." Her father, terrified yet relieved, pulls her close. His courageous daughter defied his orders and rushed out of the house to help the two soldiers in need, determined to make a difference despite the danger. For 20 minutes, the family and the two soldiers remain on edge. Alert to every sound, Asher and Simon are grateful for the safety the farmhouse offers, but they know they can't stay long. They must return to the fight. Simon turns to Charlotte, his voice full of gratitude. "Thank you. You saved our lives. But we have to return to the front lines. Our fight isn't over." Asher joins in. "Charlotte, no matter what happens next, you are the reason why we fight. Your courage, your strength is what makes us stand. We fight for you, for your family, and for this land." But just as they prepare to leave, a sound rings out in the distance, a retreat bugle. "They're retreating," Simon explains, astonished. The explosions cease, replaced by shouts of victory, as Canadian, British, militia, and Mohawk forces emerge from the haze, advancing in their direction. Asher and Simon race out to join the victorious battalion, thanking the family for their bravery. Against all odds, this small group had stopped the American invasion and pushed them back. The Battle of Chateauguay, fought on October 26, 1813, was a pivotal moment in Canadian history. The outnumbered and outgunned forces of 1,500 Canadian, British, and Indigenous soldiers, alongside local militia, successfully repelled 2,600 American soldiers trying to invade Lower Canada. The significance of this battle was immense, not just in military terms, but also in shaping the future of North America. It was the last major attempt by the United States to expand its borders into Canada. A month later, during a victory ceremony in Ormstown, Quebec, Charlotte was awarded the Medal of Bravery, standing side by side with Asher and Simon. Her radiant smile symbolized the courage of a community that refused to back down. The mayor, speaking to the crowd, said, "While this may have been one small battle in the War of 1812, every small action adds to the foundation of strength and resilience we build together. Charlotte's courage represents the will of the people to stand against any aggressor. We can stand on guard for each other, listen to our hearts, and do what is right." As the applause erupted, Charlotte turns to Asher, kneeling beside her. "I just tried to help. Why is that such a big deal?" she says. "Everyone would have done the same." Asher smiles. "You'd think that. Lots of people say they would have done the same, but you did, Charlotte. Your actions made the difference." Charlotte paused, a thoughtful look on her face. "Do you think they'll come back?" Asher, his voice full of quiet optimism, answered, "No, I don't think so. This is our moment, where we stood up and fought to define our own future. I believe we'll be good neighbors one day, working together, but only time will tell." That, my friends, is chapter 1 of my book that was intended to be a conversation starter. Not the right, not the wrong, but 2075 is 50 years from today. And it was a way for me to release my thoughts of what I saw going on in 2025. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy the next chapters. Thanks.